Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Maybe you are familiar with this kind of garbage, but we are told that women are in general more empathetic than men and all that. And yeah, it could be true. It could be true, but some are not. The problem is I have a contender here, one among others, just to show the opposite. And I could use, for instance, Hillary Clinton. I can use, for instance, Nikki Haley. I can use, for instance, Maria Theresa. And I can use many other queens that were very, very benevolent, if you know what I mean. So what happened here? We have an Israeli ambassador, female, to UK. She said that there's no humanitarian crisis in Gaza. Well, so much empathy, I guess. But nevertheless. So here she is. The Israeli ambassador to UK says there's no humanitarian crisis in Gaza. What do you think? Do you think it is? All right, let's see. Let's analyze. First, let's get her name, like Tzipi or something is her name. So she said that there's no humanitarian crisis in Palestinian territory of Gaza. Hamas launched a I don't know, that's gone. An estimated 2,700 people in the area were killed. Israel has called for 1.1 million in Gaza to evacuate for their own safety ahead of their anticipated ground offensive. All right, but did they say? No, they didn't say it. They didn't say what happened to the water, food, fuel, electricity in Gaza. It was shut off. So remember, 2.3 million people in a very small area with no food, no water, no fuel, no gas. What is that? Oh, her name is Tzipi right here. Hey, Tzipi. Tzipi Hotoveli. Hey, Tzipi Hotoveli. So Hitzit Hotoveli, I don't know what the hell. She said there's no humanitarian crisis in Gaza. I think it is. They're talking about the, you guys have to move from left to right, actually in this case, north to south or south to north. They've been told about 1.1 million people in 24 hours. You gotta move because we're gonna flatten the land over there, your land, your city, your houses. We're gonna flatten them, so you please move, okay? We're nice. But hey, you don't have water because we turn it off as well. You don't have electricity, you don't have fuel, and as I said, but hey, there's no humanitarian. The cat is coming. There's no humanitarian anything crisis over that. Okay, let's say they move about 500,000. Supposedly they moved. Can you imagine 500,000 people moving in less than 24 hours? Can you imagine that? That's a lot of people, isn't that? All right, here you go. Now, what are you gonna do? So now we're gonna have this thing here every video. Now, what are you gonna see down here? So there's no humanitarian, and in the meantime, they dropped in 5 days 6,000 bombs on that little piece of land. 6,000 bombs. You can have this. Okay, so I think it is a humanitarian crisis over there, and I think that this person over here, I understand. Let's start with, maybe I should have started with this one, but it's not too late now. There is an attack, and a gruesome attack on Israel. That's true, but your right of self-defense doesn't trump the international law, and it seems like these guys don't give a shit. So I'm sorry to hear that, but it is a humanitarian crisis. And this person, I don't want to be so cold and say, well, she should just be like, yeah, that's a humanitarian crisis, let's help them. But at least don't say there's none. That's idiotic. If I want to be nice, it's criminal if I want to be real. This is a genocidal activity that occurs over there. Just imagine. You don't give water, you don't give food, you don't give anything to that little piece of land. You don't give them anything, and you say there's no humanitarian crisis. Nothing. But anyway, what do you want to play? Anyway, my friends, here it is. It is what it is, and what can you do? Tzipi, and she's the ambassador, so she's not supposedly an imbecile, right? She should be a smart person. Anyway, here it is, my friend Tzipi Hotoveli. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.